Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes and Scandinavia. So right now we are at war with England and I wanted to come up with a good strategy, so I made myself some coffee and decided that I will give it a couple of minutes and checked everything as it is. And I came to a bitter conclusion. I don't really think we can win this war at all. I'll try to lay my reasoning ahead of you and see what I mean. Now on paper these numbers look really good. We outnumber them on land and even on the sea. But most of these numbers aren't us, it's our common alliance, you could say. And the matter of the fact is that this common alliance is stronger, but we can't really count on it. I can't imagine that Commonwealth would be able to land its troops on English soil, nor that Novgorod would do the same, or that their ships would come. So what it leaves us with is 22,000 infantry, 9,000 cavalry, and 14,000 cannons, which is more than we have, and much more heavy ships against our fairly dated light ships and a few heavy ships. Plus we do have some galleys and we do have some transport, but these are not ours. While they have massive amounts of transports and especially the heavy ships, so we can't outnumber them on the sea. And we can't outnumber them on the land. So the only thing I could think of is dragging this war in a way in which they would send their ships to my territory and their units to my territory. But still, I think it's not gonna be able. It's not gonna fly. They will win this war either way, and it's just gonna be massive and long and very painful. It's gonna cost us a lot of money, a lot of turmoil and everything, and we just got out of internal struggles. So what I choose to do here is I'm gonna surrender the territories to England, and we are going to make this a future quest where we take not only these two territories but also much more, and we plunder England for their insolence. It's gonna take a while, but we are going to do that. I swear we are going to do that. So at this point I'm going to unpause it and just let it run for a bit. Actually I already got a general and a naval commander, so I'm just going to dismiss them because I paid, quite a lot for military power for them. But yeah, I really don't think that's a good thing. We'll have to prepare for the war. We'll have to prepare for the war with England much better than we are prepared right now. So let's see these units raise up. Yeah, I'm gonna let them loot, but it's not gonna happen. I don't want to we are in a very crucial stage of our development. We need to get better with these things, and we need to get... Yeah, I'm not gonna let you have that, so let's get that back. We're just gonna have to figure out a way how to strengthen ourselves over time and then come for those territories. Okay, so now let's surrender. Even though I don't want to do that, it's gonna hurt our prestige, but I think it's the right thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna offer you these two territories. You will be happy with that. And you will leave us alone. Yes. Well, they got war expansion penalty, and we got out of this scot-free. So I'm gonna lower the army maintenance to where it was before. Increase rooting out corruption. And I'm gonna have to swallow this bitter defeat. But don't worry, we'll come back for it, I swear. We just need a bit more population to get the sailors up. And then I'll start massive upgrades. We need to upgrade all of our ships that we have right now. And we'll need to upgrade and build new heavy ships. And once we outnumber United Kingdom, or England in this case, we'll come back for them. and will make them suffer for what they have cost us right now. With the peace, we have gotten an option to secure the peace with a marriage. I'm actually saying, okay, I don't mind that. We'll increase our opinion, but we'll work on this in the meantime and we'll make them pay. Still, that doesn't mean that we have actually gotten a marriage, which kind of sucks, but okay. And we can... Wait, what? Oh, we do have that royal marriage, but it does not help us with anything. Fuck. Well, okay. Anyway, roleplay reasons, as I said. Well, we have just gotten a diplomatic insult. Conflicts sometimes erupt following diplomatic insults. We won't forget this. We get a diplomatic insult casus belli on Lübeck, or try to ease the tensions. I'm actually going to try to ease the tensions to make things better for ourselves. However, our project has already started. I've decided to get rid of the galleys. We had 6 galleys patrolling the inner territory of our state, and that gave us 1,200 sailors. Plus, we got now more sailors each month than we use on the missions. So I have commissioned 2 big ships, 2 two-deckers. They're being built in Skåne, and we are also going to upgrade 2 of our Latin-sailed caravels to 2 brigantines. And actually that might be a bit of a mistake, because in a couple of months we would get frigate-built type ships. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter, we'll have them. They were Latin-sailed caravels, so they're gonna get a huge boost. I'm gonna send them to the North Sea, and once these guys are built, I'm gonna continue building new big ships. We are currently sitting at 120, so we can get one extra two-decker, and I'll just keep them docked, probably at Stavanger. I actually haven't checked the fleet that's sailing up here. Okay, all our caravels and brigantines, which is okay. Caravels are the basic that we have, but brigantines would be good too. Oh, hey. Oh, hey! Are we almost done with... Oh, no. Here it is. Okay. So this is just building a colony. So once we're done with this one, we're gonna discover or colonize this piece of land. Actually, how's the trade looking? This is Canada. England has 25%? How come? Are they patrolling here? Yeah, province trade power is nothing. Wait, what? They don't have any territory here. How come they have... I don't get it. That's weird. But anyway, apart from that, we are doing okay. We have started with what I wanted to do, and that is only going to make us stronger in the long run. And just as I said that, we can immediately get an extra Swedish Gustavians. Good on us. We get an event called Fortification Effort. A permanent matter of regal attention, fortification of the realm always received great care, particularly at the border or in a strategic place such as capitals, major shipyards, or important colonies. It is of utmost importance. We get plus 10% defensiveness here till the end of the game, or it's too expensive. No, we're gonna defend this place. We want to defend this place. So, good for us. Our ship limit has increased by another single ship, but I can't yet commission another great ship, so I'm just gonna keep it in mind. We have finished the unit here, and we are finishing the buildings as we wanted. The communal hall in Orkney, that's something I haven't mentioned. As Galaipe and the other province, Ross, has been ceded back to England, we're going to develop Orkneyar, the Norse culture province. We're going to build a port here and make it our new local capital. I'll need to build a fort there of at least level 4 to make it withstand massive attacks and give us a boost to supply limit, because this is the staging ground for our armies. Before we land an attack on Galib and English troops, we're gonna have to amass our forces here, so that's why I'm putting it into special care right now. Our 2 brigantines are being upgraded, that's good. No technology, I think, yet. Nope. So, other than that, things are just being peaceful. I'm considering building a mine in Götland, but maybe workshop would be better, or a warehouse. This island would definitely deserve a bit of extra care. Autonomy is very low and it's even dropping right now, so maybe... let's go with workshop. It's going to give us a 20% boost to the local urban gravity. How much do the ship cost? 500 sailors and 55 gold. Okay, that's fine. Well, our project is starting well off. The first 2 brigantines that we have upgraded are ready, and I'm going to send them to North Sea. And our first 2-decker is docked in Bergenhus, as it ought to be. I think I'm gonna upgrade if we can. Yeah, we have 2 carracks here, so it might be a good idea to upgrade them. Now we are starting to really grow up with the ship capabilities. We're building 2 extra, aren't we? Yes, 2 extra ships, so that's gonna put us to 123. I don't really have that many sailors. How are we doing? 253. Okay, let's do it. Let's put 2 of these to good use and upgrade them. We have the 3 galleons patrolling here against the pirates in the North Sea, and the 2 galleons, or 2 carracks, will go to Uppland. It's a big difference between these. They have 49 cannons and 60 hull size, while the new 2-decker has 80 cannons and 90 hull size, so it's much stronger than the 2 ships that we have. And I'm gonna start building some new ships as well. Colonial discovery. Our colonists have stumbled upon an amazing discovery, and it is a real delicacy back in Europe. The major trading houses are importing this curiosity by the barrel load. They have discovered enough to supply your kingdom, sire, until the end of time. The merchants can learn from it. Okay. But I did not have the time to mention that we can now upgrade our diplomatic technology. So let's do that and reap the advances. Fractional banking. As they wrote promissory notes lent out gold to merchants, Goldsmith noticed that they were rarely asked for the actual gold those notes were based on. Some began to lend out more notes than they had gold. Unless most of their depositors asked for their money back at the same time, it was a way to make far more money from the same amount of gold. It should come as no surprise that this system spread rapidly in the 17th century. Trade efficiency increased, and we can now build frigate-type ships. So that's gonna be very useful, and we're gonna check that out right now because we have the ability. So let's separate 3 caravels here. Send you back to North Baltic. The 3 caravels are gonna land in Uppland, where they will repair themselves. So the frigate type ship is giving us how much? They have 5.5 trade power, 28 hull size, 31 cannons, and 8 ship speed. While the ones we have for upgrade have trade power 3, 17 cannons, 16 hull size, and 8 speed. It's basically like building 3 extra ships. And that means that in 2 months we'll be able to lay a 2-decker here as well. Okay, cool. That sounds pretty damn nice. We have 171 gold. We're building a workshop somewhere, and burghers gain power in Skahold. Well, thank you for informing me. Bucking is starting to look fairly good. Population is growing there. Local trade power bonus, sailors modifier, naval force limit, local shipbuilding time, and local ship repair. So we might want to go with a shipwright here. Orson, okay. You have finished your building as well. That means your urban gravity is higher. So have you. Yes, the urban gravity is much higher here. The workshop actually is a building that I have greatly underestimated. Population here, that's okay. Good. And what about Gotland? Oh, Gotland is still building. That's the workshop that I've been seeing. Okay. So what about our Iceland province? I think we could build here. We could build a marketplace here. That would not be a waste. But actually, what about the Orkneyar? Oh yeah, those are way more useful. So let's get a trade wharf here. And actually, I wanted to build a fort here. So let's contribute the manpower, pay off the remaining with gold. And oh, that's one thing that I haven't mentioned. We're having constant problems with separatists. Oh, which reminds me, we have 2 stability now. Sorry, I completely missed mentioning that. Yeah, we have 2 stability now. And most of our unrest is coming from Pohjois-Karjala. So I have started building roads here. They are expanding from Viipuri through Kakisalmi to Pohjois-Karjala, which should drop the autonomy here significantly and give us much less unrest. And what were the other provinces? Sima. What the hell is that? Sima. You? Really? Why do you have such a big unrest? Oh, okay. Those are the noble privileges. Okay, that doesn't really bother me. Regarding stability, you can see that we are on our way to +3. We should be able, yes, offer favors. Magnificent gift, give me more stability, lesser nobles in how much? 10 months. Okay, we ought to be a bit careful with this. I'm gonna order some small thing in blocking when I can, but apart from that, I don't think that's a biggie. Oh, and I actually wanted to upgrade you and build a new 2-decker here. Okay, let's give order for the 2-decker. I will upgrade these 2 ships when I can. And yeah, I need to upgrade the Carracks as well. Damn, so many investments. Good harvest! 1644 was considered a particularly good year for Scandinavia due to good harvest generating higher incomes than ever before. Wow, I think it's kind of obvious what we're gonna do. So the 2-deckers have been upgraded. They're going to be landed in our Bergenhus province, where I'm starting to gather the new ships. The frigate type ships here are already being upgraded, which is nice, and we are building another 2-decker here. Things are going well. Bucking still can't have a building done, but that's actually okay. Fine with having a bit of extra money now. We need to wait for the lesser nobles, where we need to give them an extra favor. So yeah, that's gonna be the next step. But yeah, the Navy is starting to get much better, and we can increase our... Okay, you get a governor. We need to get an upgrade to our army as well as we can. You can see that there was a reason why I decided to not attack England, but that reason is now showing up. We're getting stronger by the day, and we'll be able to land our fist on England very soon. Regarding Finland, they have started to colonize Omami Vinini, the province, or was it this one? No, I think it was this one. Nebikau. They're currently paying us 8.68 gold per month, so that is awesome. It's a really good income. We're lowering our corruption handsomely as well. Army maintenance is very low, but it has to be there, at least some, because of the uprisings. And yeah, generally speaking, we are raking in everything left and right. So the biggest concern right now is the provincial unrest and a possibility of rebel uprising, which it kind of corresponds with what we have seen. What about the burgers here? I'd like to upgrade your province, but this one is very expensive, really. But the autonomy is dropping now that we have gotten a better port here, so that's useful, at least in itself. Blocking still no upgrading, but we can invest in a new technology, which will be the end of this episode. Rationalism. In the 17th century, the fields of mathematics and philosophy blended together to produce rationalism. In works such as Descartes' Meditation, 1641, philosophers espoused the idea that people had an innately rational nature, with common knowledge that could be brought to the fore. In this way, they encouraged the use of reason alone to reveal the eternal truths of the universe. In the words of Descartes, cogito ergo sum, I think therefore I am, allows republican dictatorship. Well, that doesn't really, concern us much. So anyway, I'll keep playing and I'll see you in the next episode.